and welcome to Morning Flow 5, a 25-minute session to get you up, moving, and making the most out of your day. We're going to start this session in Apanasana, so we'll lie down on our backs and bring the knees in one at a time or together. Your hands can be on top or behind the knees, and for right now, just clasp the hands or fingers or opposite wrists and just a gentle squeeze in, not much. Really just the weight of the arms on top of the knees. Tuck your chin slightly, trying to elongate and flatten the spinal column on the mat. And now squeeze in just a little. And let's continue with the breath. Easy breaths at this point. We're going to try to keep the mouth closed here and just breathe in and out through the nose. Squeeze in just a little more. And introduce a little rocking, just a little bit, left and right. Less rocking and more of a sway. Try to deepen the breath at this point, a little bit. And from here, release your right leg onto the mat. Just concentrate on that left leg, bring the left knee into the left shoulder. Hold here and breathe. Nice, easy breaths. As you squeeze the left knee to the left shoulder. And then switch legs. Left leg extends, right knee comes up to the right shoulder. This is an Ardha Uttanasana. Keeping the left leg relaxed on the mat. Nice, easy squeeze. Right knee towards the right shoulder. I don't expect you to touch the knee to the shoulder. Bring it in nice and easy. Breath is a little easier now. We breathe in just a little more so. And release the right leg onto the mat. Bring your arms overhead. Point the toes. Full body stretch. Extend, breathe, reach. And with the exhale, bend your legs. Feet are flat. Jatana Pradavitsa. So take the knees and drop them off to the left. Keep your right shoulder on the mat. You can take your gaze over to the right side. And nice and easy, one knee at a time or together, bring the knees up. Take them over to the right side of them. And just drop the knees down to the right. Take your gaze over to the left. This time, keep your left shoulder on the mat. This is our supine twist here for the spinal column. Keep the breath regular and deep, in and out through the nose. And from here, keep the legs where they're at. Just roll your torso to the right. And we're going to come up to all fours at cows. For quad pose, shoulders over the wrist, hips over the knees. As you inhale, take the gaze up. Drop the stomach down. As you exhale, hunch forward like that angry cat. Exhaling the whole way. Inhale. Roll the tailbone up and out. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last exhale. And bring it to neutral. And from here, child's pose, Balasana. Big toes together. Push your hips to your heels. You can fold your arms if you like. Resting your head on your arms, and no big deal if you've got tighter knees or hips and the hips are not coming to the heels. Just sit back, give me 3 nice deep breaths here. Last breath in, and with the exhale, bring it up to all fours. Okay, from quad pose again. I want you to bring the knee up. This is another breathing exercise, but we're going to get the leg or the legs working in. This is going to be our exhale. When you inhale, extend the right leg back, take your gaze maybe parallel to the floor, slightly higher. Then as you exhale, bring the knee in. Exhale. This time, exhale, bring the knee in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Try to lift that foot up a little higher. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale and recover. Great. Other side. Inhale. On the exhale, bring the left knee up and in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And last one, exhale. Nice. From quad pose. Child's pose. Bend, push your hips to the heels. You can fold your arms initially. We're here for 3 breaths. Your breaths are also used to release that last posture. Just relax. On that last breath, extend the arms out in front. Keep your hips pushing to the heels. Nice. Keep the elbows off of the mat. Walk the fingers forward. Feel the stretch in the shoulders and upper back. 3 more breaths, please. Nice and deep breaths. Your Ujjayi Pranayama breaths. And on that last one, bring it up to all fours. Nice work. Our high plank. This is going to be our high push-up, and we're going to try to hold it for about 45 seconds. So take that left leg, extend it back on your toes. And this is going to be a default position. Unable to maintain a high push-up, just bring one knee or the other back down. Okay, here we go. You can push those heels to the wall behind you. Arms are strong, not necessarily locked out. Arms are pressing into the mat. Your core, your stomach is in. Remember, don't want the butt too high. You don't want it too low here. Try to have a nice flat back. And we've got it. We're more than halfway there. Keep your breaths deep. Remember, core is in. You're pulling your stomach in. It's supporting the lower back. Looking good. 3 more breaths. Last breath in. And with the exhale, bring one knee down, then the other. Push your hips to the heels, Balasana. And feel free to swing your arm to the sides, getting all the pressure off of the shoulders. And just relax. Okay, from here, all fours. Quad pose, please. Downward facing dog. Come underneath your toes. Bring your knees up just a little bit initially. So the knees are off the mat just a couple of inches. Keep the head relaxed. Now push the hips to the wall behind you. Your head is in between your arms. Knees are still bent quite a bit here. And now go ahead and lift the hips. Bring the heels down towards the mat. Downward facing dog. Nice. Hey, let's walk it out a bit here. Lifting one heel, lower the other. Walk it out. Even pivot on the balls of the feet a little bit, swinging the whole of the torso left and right a few times. Come onto your toes. Lift your toes up, nice and tall. Heels come down. Great. All right, from here, give me 2 breaths in, please. 1 more breath in. And with the exhale, bring your knees down. Child. You can maintain your arms active out front, fold them if you'd like, or swing them to your sides. Your choice here. We're here for 3 breaths. These will feel like slightly more relaxed breaths compared to the push and the energy we expend in downward facing dog. Last breath in. On the exhale, bring it up to all 4s. We're going to do downward dog. Underneath your toes, lift the hips, get into your best posture here for downward dog. We're only here for a few breaths, so make any corrections here, tweak it as you need to. In other words, you can take the hands a little wider, especially if you're having tight shoulder issues. We're still working those heels to the ground. And if you're completely comfortable, well, I need you to work it out a little more. Take the feet back, maybe a couple of centimeters. Maybe the heels leave the floor, and you're going to continue to work to get the heels down. Sharpen that angle and bring the toes forward. Bring the feet forward a little bit. See how that feels, especially on the calves and the Achilles. All right, friends, we're looking good. 1 more breath in. And with your exhale, look forward. Step your feet to your hands. You can even walk the hands back a little bit. Come up halfway. Give me a flat back. Hands can rest on the legs. Oars in. Shoulders are away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale. Slide the hands down towards the mat, feet, or the shins. Keep them relaxed. And from here, roll up slowly. So bend the knees slightly. Roll up 1 vertebra at a time. Bring it all the way up to standing. Hands to hips, small back bend. Elbows forward, lift the heart. Bring it back a little bit, and bring it up to neutral. Great. All right, a lateral stretch. So the feet can be hips width apart here. Let's start with the left arm. Bring the left arm up. And just extend the left arm up. Right hand, right arm is resting on the right side. Push the hips to the left. Bring the torso down to the right. Keep that left shoulder rolling back just a little bit. Keep the left arm active as it reaches across the side. The hips left. Nice. 1 more breath here. On the exhale, recover. And just swing the right arm up to replace the left. And let's go. Push the hips to the right. Torso comes down to the left. Keep that right shoulder roll back just a little bit. Trying to keep the shoulders perpendicular to the mat, but only off center a bit to bring the right shoulders up. That's it. Extend and reach. 1 more breath. On the exhale, recover. Nice. Balance. Of course, with balance, you can always hold on to a chair, a friend, or a wall if necessary. Let's start by grounding down to that left leg. We're going to bring the right knee up. And you can hold on to it with 1, but if you can use both hands, that's great. For right now, keep the torso tall. Right? Keep the torso tall as you can. The stomach is in. And you can go further, of course, by bringing this knee up a little higher. Much like we did with Appanasana at the beginning. Now we're doing this by adding in a measure of balance. Squeeze the knee in if you can. Keep the torso tall. Don't get me wrong, you can even do this with just 1 hand. While your other hand gives you a little more sense of balance here by being on a wall, a windowsill, or a chair. Squeeze in. Give another breath. Exhale, recover. Nice. Let's do the other side. Ground down that right foot. Bring the left leg up. And as always, 1 or 2 hands, bring that left knee in. And if this is where you are for right now, without squeezing the knee in, that is fine. Up a little higher here. Breath. There's a lot happening here. Balance, core, breath. Squeeze that knee in a bit more. Looks good. That's it. One more breath, please. And on that exhale, slowly recover. Great. Now just a little bit. We're going to do this one more time, but we'll incorporate a little bit of back work with the next set. All right, ground down that left leg. Bring the right knee up. Hold on to it. And from here, lean forward. We're actually going to round the back and lean the torso forward over that right knee. We're still squeezing the knee in. That's it. Rounding forward, and you're going to notice that left leg. Yeah, it's working a little more so now. Working on balance. Yes, this is a posture or a variation of a posture we've done in the past. And for those of you that love to practice Bikram, well, yeah. Of course, it extends. You actually grab hold of the foot and extend the leg out. But for this session, let's just work here to extend that lower back. Really work it. One more breath. And recover. Bring that right foot down. Nice and easy. Bring the torso up. As you notice, it does work that lower back a lot more. Other side. Ground down on the right leg. Bring the left knee up. And now that you've got a good grip here, bring the torso forward. I know I'm always talking about not rounding your back, but for this posture, yeah, we can do this a bit. Now, of course, if this is too much for that low back, bring the torso back up, keep the core in. We're going to keep the core in even though we're leaning forward. It's got to support that low back. Keep the breath. Squeeze that knee in a little more. Come down a little more. That's it. We're looking good. 2 more breaths here. And with that last exhale, recover. Left foot down. I'm going to bend both knees and roll up slowly. Ooh, that was a lot. Nice work. Fall back bend. Hands on the hips, pelvis forward, lift the heart. And great. Parsvottanasana. From Tadasana, front of the mat, start with the right leg. Step it back just a little bit. Keep the chest, pelvis facing to the front. We're going to keep the left leg nice and long. And we're going to do a forward fold over the left leg. Hands on hips. Once again, inhale, lean back a little. Exhale, forward fold. Hands come down the legs as they reach for the mat. Now, if you're unable to reach the mat, use some blocks, please. The blocks are great for this one. This is an intensive Eastern stretch, so we're working pretty single-mindedly on that front leg. The back leg, you can adjust. You can increase this a little bit by bringing the foot closer, or take it back a little bit, but not too much. Try to get the forehead or the nose on that left shin, left knee one of these days. So keep the head relaxed. Don't strain the neck by looking at the top of the mat or anything in front. All right, one more breath here. And with the exhale, bring the right foot forward. Bend the knees, roll up slowly. Great. Other side. Take your left foot back. And mine's going to be back about 2 feet or so. Inhale, lean back a little. Exhale, forward fold. Release your hands. That's where we can. Now, hey, if you're unable to reach the mat and you can't reach your blocks, you can rest that hand, both hands, on the front leg. Not too much weight here. Keep the core in. I still want you to work to bring the torso a little lower. We can work a little deeper into the hamstring, calf, and Achilles here. Not having a block is no big deal. Even put your hands on maybe on the seat of a chair or a sofa, anything similar. Remember, something without wheels. Doing this at home, I'd rather you not see you splayed out on your floor by putting your hands on something that rolls. All right, one more breath. With the exhale, I want you to lift it. I know. Nice. Step up, shake it off. Looking good. Side angle pose. For side angle pose, we're going to stand in Tadasana, mountain pose. Take the right leg back to warrior 2. Right leg steps back, Arms are up. Chest and pelvis favor the right side of the mat. You have a slight bend in the left leg. Go ahead and bend that left arm. Press that left arm on your left knee. And for right now, put the right hand on the right hip. All right, now I want you to work this hip down a bit. The right hip down, so we're going to work deeper into the left hamstring. Think of Elvis in this. Elvis wasn't here, or was that John Travolta? You never remember. Okay, hips coming down. Yeah, as you bring the hip down, you're going to work a little deeper into the hamstring. Now the right shoulder, pull it back. Oh, you're going to feel it. Lower back. So roll the shoulder back. And I know, extended side angle. Some of you have the left fingertips on the mat. You're more than welcome to go there. Others have that right arm up and reaching over. That's absolutely groovy. But if this is where you're at this morning, just waking up, you're doing fun. Roll the shoulder back. You can even take the gaze where you're looking, your drishti up towards the ceiling. Give me one more breath. And on that exhale, look down for balance. Bring the torso up. You can scoop that right foot up a little bit. Let's bring it back up to Tadasana, and we'll try the other side. Take your left foot back to warrior. Left foot steps back, arms are up. Slight bend in that right leg as chest and pelvis favor the left side of the mat. Great. Bend the right arm on the right knee, left hand, left hip. There we go. Hey, remember, now, left hip, we're pulling down, pushing down as we work deeper into the right hamstring, right leg, and roll the left shoulder back. Take the gaze towards the ceiling. That's it. Good. We've got a really great extension going on now, and yeah, we're still working on balance. That left leg is nice and long. The outer edge of that left foot is pressing into the mat. And you can put, as much weight on that right arm as necessary, but if you want to work on that core a little bit, you're trying to keep the torso a little higher, a little taller than just leaning over the leg. Nice. Roll the shoulder back, that left shoulder a little more back. Hold here. You're going to feel this twist. One more breath. With that exhale, take your gaze down and let's recover. Doesn't have to be pretty, just bring it up and shake it off. Shoulders. How are the shoulders going this morning? Let's bring that right arm up. Drop the right hand behind your shoulder, or between your shoulder blades. That left hand grips, and you're just going to pull that right shoulder back. Small back bend here as well. Not too much here, especially if you have tricky shoulders on with this one. And recover. Nice. Other side. So I'm going to bring the left arm up. Drop the left hand in between the shoulder blades. And my right hand grabs on top of the left elbow and gives a little bit of pressure, bringing it back. That's it. Hold it here. And recover. All right, Tadasana. Grab your mat. Breath and movement. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Swan dive down, keep the knees soft. Come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Reverse your swan dive. Lift up, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Reach up and swing up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Up. Last one, folks. Exhale, forward fold. Up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale your arms down to the sides. Small back bend here. Pelvis forward. Lift the heart. And bring it forward. Great. Relax the arms to the sides. Your feet can be together or slightly apart. Eyes are soft or closed at this point. Take a measure of what we have done in this session. Your toes are loose, not gripping into the mat. You feel the weight of the body pressing into the mat, pressing it into the earth. Your legs are firm, they're long, core is in, chest is soft, shoulders are relaxed, down and away from the ears, slightly tucked in. Breath. Disengage your Ujjayi pranayama breath and just breathe regularly. Give me one more deep breath. This time, bring the arms up and overhead. Palms come together. Exhale the breath as the hands come down past your third eye to your heart center. You center your mind, clear your thoughts. Ready to move forward. From your mat to your world, remember always to remain kind, remain gentle, and always remember to stay fearless. Thank you for a great session. Thank you and namaste. You did good. Oh, pulling your feathers this time around. I do appreciate that. Yeah. We'll talk about it.